Okay guys, what's happening here? Basically, it's not really happening at the moment, but that's why I retitled the stream Stable Clouds in Salina. But that being said, there is cool structure underneath these underneath this storm, so we'll just go ahead and go live. And we'll say welcome in. So McKinney and Rita, thanks for joining. And Grifter, Jocelyn, Natasha, Freddie was in here earlier. This is what I'm sitting near. This storm right here by Salina, Kansas. And it's not really at all going crazy. Good evening, Mazette. David. How we doing? I am going to just step out of the car a little bit and kind of look around because we'll just kind of see what this storm does here. It's does got a nice look to it. I mean, underneath, just the structure and everything. It's pretty cool. It's got this long band kind of feeding in there. There's lightning clear back here. So I'm basically sitting under this thing. I don't know if it's going to come together and get a little more severe. Some lightning, almost every little bit of lightning every direction, but you can see up in there it's pretty, just some pretty cool structure on that. Hello.
Hey Dad, I know you just went live, but I was just noticing that there's a pretty good mezzo on the southwest side of that storm that's tracking southeast, so I just wanted to, I didn't know if you saw that or not. You might want to add Sal to get on that.
I'm good, thank you. West on this one?
Yeah, you're on the left split, I believe. The right split's rotating.
North one or the south one?
The southern one by Langley.
Okay.
Langley, Kansas. Down there.
Well, I can see under it from here.
It looks pretty good on radar, so.
What radar are you looking at?
It's a Giga.
Let's see.
Pretty good mid-level mesocycle on it. Also visible on the Hastings radar as well.
Let me look at that. Okay.
And I just want to let you know, just in case you didn't see it. So.
Let's see. Yeah, I saw some. Are you talking about the? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I did kind of see that earlier, but it wasn't showing a lot on reflectivity.
Yeah.
Let me fix this. I think the focus is going to go wacky here if I don't.
Anyway, okay. I just want to let you know, so I'll let you go. But,
Okay, thank you.
yep, no problem. Good luck on the chase.
How'd your chase go?
I went good. Got a tornado. Brief tornado. So it's a good little chase.
There you go. Can't ask for more than that. All right.
All right. We'll be watching the stream. Yep.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, bye. Okay, we're just sitting underneath this storm here. Let me give you my location, see what it looks like. And Actually, let me get my iPad rolling here. Was debating whether or not to even go live, but I think these storms have potential. It's just taken them forever to get going here. I'm just sitting between the split. Here's the right split with a beautiful sunset back there. And this structure overhead is really sweet looking. And then the southern cell down there is, gosh, there was some anvil spider lightning there going through the anvil. Let me see if there's a way to get on the southern one here from where I'm at. What if I just drive? Let's see. We'll go up here and take a road south and see what we can see. But see some other folks in here: Martha, David, Gigi, Mazat, Skystar, Diane, Rita, Martha, Ollie, Ben, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what we can make of this. Okay. I might even real quick wipe off some of these bugs. Bugs off of here. Starting to rain. I think I'm gonna go back and go take a road south. There's a beautiful sunset out there right now. Sun going down out there. Underneath some pretty cool structure. Some lightning. Lightning up there, and then got this deal up in there that's curling around. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll go up here about a mile or so and catch a road south, and that'll be paved, I think, and that'll take me a little bit south, so I'll be right down underneath this thing. Hey, we got a Mazat's been member for 7 months. W. Mazat, thank you for being a storm champion for so long. 2694. Let's see, let's get the Google Maps up here. went severe warned here, so storm's wrapping up. So we got a severe. No, that's not going to focus on that. But anyway, our storm just went severe warned. So we got things happening. Oh, is this the road that goes south? South a little bit. That one might be the preferred storm. The north one is, oh gee. I keep an eye on the north one because it definitely is stronger. Let's go ahead and just unlock and give you a look of what we got here. That's the north cell looking very stout all of a sudden, and then there's the southern one down there. So we'll see how this plays out. But why don't I just stop in the middle? What's this road here? Is this paved too? Just kind of pull off a minute and evaluate. Look at the southern one for a second. Okay, we're gonna go take a time out here, get my iPad set up so I can look at a bigger, and we're gonna add the radar. Clear back there. Then we got a storm firing to my east. So we're right in the cluster. So let's unlock this a minute and look at that. So here's the current play. And there's my location, that blue circle. Right in between these three cells, and then to look at some velocities. Let's go to single view. Let's see what radar we're on here. So if I go, keep dropping south, maybe the south one will get something done here. Let's see, let's get this thing to focus in. And let's lock it like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is go find the southern storm here in a minute. This guy's like stopping here, so. And he's gonna ask me a question. How we doing?
All right, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm a storm chaser.
Oh, okay. I'm worried with you. You need something.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I'm okay. Just watching the storms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. good?
Yeah,
Thank you.
looks like you are too.
Yeah.
Right. Enjoy. Okay. Oh, that was nice. They were just checking on me, so okay. So why don't I go south? Pull up my, let's see, get rid of that, pull up the chat and everything. Okay. Okay, seeing lightning in Kansas. I'm gonna put on try a different pair of glasses tonight. That way I can both see the chat. Nice people in Kansas, that's for sure. Gee, the lightning on the east one here. Look at the structure on this east one here in front of these other two cells. Then you got this one coming up from the west. So that's those cells. If this road goes, how far down will it go? Boy, that north split's just getting strong, for sure. I don't see anything just imminent on the south one at the moment. I'm in good position to dive south. I want to look at this north one. Just got some cool structure and a lot of lightning. So I wish this one a little bit wider, but okay, let me see what we got here. How's that look? So besides the fact that I can see this thing, which is very cool, just let me see some of that. So that's see this thing here. It's just there we go. Unlock it for a minute and just thunder on the mountain. Hopefully that looks was just a real beast of a storm right there. Pretty much a standstill supercell. That's what it looks like on radar. Let's go ahead and see if it's any better on this radar. So I'm watching the southern one in case, because I can see it down there. I can see underneath it. And the base is a little lower. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's just like going off the rails. What? Freddie? Man, he must be feeling... Let's give Freddie a W in the chat. He must be feeling feeling good tonight. How's the throat? Oh, that's right. I don't have the green W. All right, there we go. And then we'll do this. We'll go W. Oops. Yeah, this is what we got tonight up in Kansas. But thank you, Mr. Freddie McKinney, Seismic Mike. Yeah, maybe. Cactus gives a lot of money. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cactus is a very generous person. I really thought maybe one of these storms might do it tonight. So that's the west one. If I stay here, I want to spin around and look. There was a nice bolt. Let me just see what I can see outside. Okay, that's the west. This is the east storm. It's the east storm with stuff flowing in it. Here's the west one. Starting to get, must be the rain, so I can't see the structure as well. And then there's the southern one. It's starting to form a shelf on it. In there, if you can see that. That's kind of weird. That's the southern one. Keeping an eye on it, because in case it will be the one that might drop a tornado. So I'm just here in the trifecta. Kind of snuggled in and right in the middle of Storm City. I'll look at radar a little bit and look at some different things. Let's see what we got here. And let me put my location on. Import my location. Okay, good evening. Chloe is in here. Good to see you. And Julie, Loren, Jocelyn, and I did see Cactus in here a little while ago. Seismic Mike's in here. Lightning Strike Weather is in here. David. Skystar. Seismic Mike sent 10 gifted McKinney. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Seismic Mike, for the 10 gifted. So, welcome to Storm Champion, you new members. Looks like Kurt got one. Jehovah's Daughter, Barbara. You can thank Seismic Mike for that gifted membership. Big Sky got one. Jason, oops, Mazad, I almost blocked you accidentally or something. And then Christopher Ruggles, Shay, and others. W Seismic Mike, and thank you for the gifted members, and welcome in, Storm Champions. This is a championship. This is a championship Storm channel. We're all about championships. So this is the southern one. And I just want to watch it for a moment. It's moving east. Okay, look what we got. What's this? Checking something out here. Checking something out. We got a I'll tell you what we got here. Sorry for leaving you suspense. So we got an MD, which is a mesoscale discussion for these storms in this area. So here's our, let's see if we can do this. Here's our location here, and here's the MD. So let's see what it says. Severe potential, watch possible, 40% chance of a watch. Water vapor imagery suggests a weak low amplitude shortwave trough is located over the Central Plains. This feature is translating east and may provide some encouragement for isolated convective development. Okay. Notable capping was evident near the 2 kilometer, and surface-based convection may struggle to develop as nocturnal cooling increases. Okay, so there's some chance of a watch. Peak winds 55-70 mile per hour. Peak hail 1.5 to 2.5 inch. So that's what is potentially in store for this area. Whoa, I got the heat on? What's going on here? Turn the AC on. Hey, Suncool. And Jason, Eddie, and Trey. Yep, Martha, thank Mr. Seismic Mike for that gifted membership. There is some very generous people in this channel. So that's the southern one. I think I'm going to move on the northern one because these two to the north are blowing up here. Look at that. The southern one's just kind of struggling to get anything done, but these two to the north are taking off and very severe looking. So let's follow them while we keep an eye on our storm to the south. So now look how dark it is out there. That's the eastern storm. Very severe. That's impacting, let's see, Salina. Yeah, that just went through Salina and now north of Salina. So we'll roll back up towards Salina and track these things. That is bright. I'll turn that down. Okay. Wow. The one's already up here north of the interstate, looks like. So this might be a lightning barrage chase tonight. Way things are shaping up. Okay, stop sign. So we're gonna roll back towards Salina. Salina, Kansas. Actually coming up right in between these storms. Looks like they might even merge. And I'm right between them and just behind them. So into Salina, Kansas. Now that was a nice looking CG. And that was a CC, cloud to cloud. So CG is cloud to ground. If you're new to storm chasing weather terminology, it's short for cloud to ground. CC is cloud to cloud, and it looks like I see Cactus. He is, oh my lands, a 50 bomb. Gifted memberships. Cactus is he's got his generosity hat on tonight. And he just gifted 50 members, so I think that deserves a W. I am going to have to steal Freddie's W from him. Yes. Okay, so that's really cool. Thank you, Cactus, for the 50 gifted. And this one's dedicated to you and Seismic Mike and all the gang. So appreciate that very much. This is Salina, Kansas, but we're not going to go into the town. Okay, here we got the man calling in. Yes, sir. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it needs to be wider. Okay. Let me see what it looks like now. Maybe it's better now. So do you go all the way out on the focus? No, I mean full to the right. On.
Yeah, that'd be everything on a focus. If you're talking about the focus there.
Everything to the right?
No, you can't do it all the way on the right. You have to, yes, that's not how it works. You have to dial it in a specific setting to know you can dial the focus. If you use autofocus and then you switch it to manual, it will lock it in for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now everything's just gonna blur.
All right, see what it looks like.
I think you're set.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Oh, it looks good now, yeah. It looks good now.
All right. I'll try to keep an eye on it. I'll try to keep an eye on it.
How's the storm chase going?
Oh, better now. It's,
Better now?
yeah. I think I'm going to follow this east one a little bit. Okay, I'm going to roll up a little closer to these and see what...
Sounds good. We're about to go to Home Depot so I can install that light bar.
What do you mean? I'm putting you back on speaker. What do you mean install your light bar?
We're gonna go install it
Did it get knocked off?
tonight. No, I don't have the rear facing one on.
Oh, the rear facing?
Yeah, that one's not even installed, so we gotta install that one.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, be a good night to do it.
Yeah, good night to get it done, and then it'll be on there. That'll help increase safety for me on the side of the road and stuff like that, which will be really nice. So.
Yeah, for sure.
I did use my light sub today, though, and it come in handy a couple times. The rear-facing bar is like the most important.
Wait a second. Is this the exit? No. One more. I'm gonna roll up. Well, that'll be good. Is Brandon gonna help you, or Storm Runner?
I'm sorry, so that Storm Runner?
Storm Runner gonna help you, or Brandon?
Both.
Both. Oh, that's good.
We're caravanning together, so yeah.
Well,
We're
they
just gonna
tag.
Home Depot, knock it out.
Yeah, they tag team it. They'll knock that out of the park. So
Oh yeah, it'll be a quick job, and then get back to the Airbnb, get a good night's sleep, and then I guess an interview in the morning. So
Yeah, 8 o'clock Central.
yeah, I might see if I can maybe push it back.
Oh my lands, that was a CG. I wish that one would have been in the view of the camera, but you might see if you can push it back.
I know, I'm just kind of joking, but I wish. It's kind of early.
I know. Well, I got it kind of on my schedule. It's nice for me because it gets it out of the way. But
Yeah, no, I got you. Well, go ahead and let you go and get back to the stream.
okay, sounds good. So I'm getting into some heavy rain here at the moment. Starting.
Alright, I'll let you focus on that.
Okay. All right. We'll maybe chat with you a little later. See how you're doing.
Alright, sounds good. I'll chat a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Alright, bye.
All right, guys. We're back. Topeka. Really got some crazy storm action here tonight. Severe. And they're considering dropping a watch. Severe thunderstorm watch. Alright, looks like we got 250 people watching. Welcome in, and be sure to hit that like button. That helps things out. I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. We've got a storm right in front of us here. Very strong. It is severe warned. And I'm going to keep pressing toward it. Just throwing some bolts out there. Definitely throwing bolts. Okay, so how's the stream looking? Is it... Hopefully it's looking good. Hopefully it's looking good. So I've been dealing with some focus issues tonight. Wow. I think I'm just going to get close enough to stay in contact with it. Exit off here, but then just get on the other exit to kind of stay close. Then I can look at it on radar a little bit better. Investigate this situation. Gotta wait for some vehicles here. They're very slowly going around the corner. And blocking my idea. But maybe not. Now they're getting back on. So I'm going to get on the other side of this Flying J sign. I can look at the radar a minute. Oh man, there is some little bit of rotation on this storm. Right here on the back side of it. Wonder if it's that little feature right there. Wonder if it's that feature. Let's see where the next exit. So the next exit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 miles up the road. So let's get an idea. That would be about New Gambry. And past that, and our storm is just now moving past New Gambry. Okay, so Freddie helped us out with the, W Freddie for helping us out with the focus. Keeping an eye on old Dad. Okay. I think we can maybe roll up to that next exit. Be right on the edge of the hail core. The hail core is getting kind of big on this storm, but kind of roll up behind it. So we're on Interstate. Maybe I'll show you the plan real quick. So you know the plan is so we're on Interstate 70 just north of Salina, and we're in this blue circle. And then we'll roll up to this next exit, which is past New Gambria. But then we'll roll up right behind this hail core. And we might get a few stones out of it. Just warning you. I'm just warning you, you might get a few stones. Okay. Rolling toward it now. Very powerful hail core on this storm. It's just east of Salina, Kansas. CG City right now. behind. Tornado warning for Texas. Alright, how do we get this forward? Still not live. Now I'm live. That'll get the chat picked up. Definitely not in a hurry to drive into the hail core. It's like people are stopping up ahead. Traffic jam up the road here. Interstate looks like it's shut down up ahead. Interstate shut down up ahead, so that being the case, we'll just see what happens. I see hail on the ground here. Oh yeah, big stones on the ground. Big stones coming into the hail. This is why I was staying back, but it's all over the ground here. And then we got my flashers on too, because everybody else is on. Now, get out and measure some of this, but not real safe. Maybe when I get up to if I can get up to the next exit. Alright, people shutting down. Bolts there. So what happens, there's an overpass up here, and my guess is the overpass became the shelter for a few, and then everybody else had to stop behind them, get hailed out, and that's usually how that works. So okay, so good to see everyone. Michael, Julie, Melissa, Simons, Seismic Mike, need a CG emoji. Yeah, you were right there, Mike. I need some more emojis.
KA alert.
Still people hanging out under the name. Shut that off. There we go. There we go. Somebody's still hanging out under the overpass. are just right behind the hail core of this storm, and it's also lifting up off to the north, so the storm's kind of going all different directions at the moment. So guys, if you're just joining, we are east of, should tell my location, is that correct? Oh, you know what? Hang on. I don't have my my location on. Tell me if this changes. It says I was in Nebraska, of all places. So Niles Road, 1 mile. So I imagine they're hanging out under this overpass as well. All right, so I just hopefully the location will update here shortly, because that was all wrong. Sorry about that. Operator error on that one. No fault to the setup, just to the one running it. So 1 mile, I'm just going to exit off a little bit here. 1 mile, I don't even think I want to pull around this guy. Nah, it's just bumper to bumper up there. So what we'll do is we'll back off so you don't just see the back of the semi. That guy's flying, but they're stopped up there in front of him. So, right, Niles Road. Mile. We'll pull off and we'll evaluate our next move. Gosh, this is slow here. The window down so you can hear some of it. Interstate's down to 15 miles an hour. As everybody at the moment is storm chasing this cell. This is a conga line like you wouldn't believe. And now what are they doing? Are they parked on the exit? I don't know, should I exit? Can I get around them? Maybe. Let's try it. Oh, there's people. It's an accident. That's not good. It's a mess, guys. This is a mess. I think I'm gonna go across this way. So we'll get over here and we're going to, this is a highway. now we can look at our storm and determine what is the best way to stay with the storm. So if we went up the interstate, that would work. Where does this road go? Go up a mile or something, and then maybe we can track it on a muddy Kansas road and get stuck. And all right, let's come up here a little ways and see what's going on. Somebody right on my tail. Okay. Oh boy, let me see what we got here. Michael Brown, Loving the Lightning show and the hail doinkage. Appreciate that, Michael. Big W to Michael. Let's see if I can go back 1 mile and track it. It's actually gone kind of south of the interstate. Okay, lift us back up here on the road, on the highway. Okay, that's the interstate. Appreciate that very much, Michael. We're trying. Gosh, there's the road again. Keep driving by the dumb thing. All right. Let's see if it's passable. All right. Looks passable at the moment. Okay, so the interstate is very slow rolling. What about the southern storm? What's it doing? Southern one looks like it's got some rotation on it. South of Salina. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. So while I've been focused on this, there's a storm down here to the south. It's kind of tracking a little bit south, and it looks like it's got rotation on the back side of it. Let me see what radar we're looking at. Let's look at the Wichita. So that one That one maybe has something on that one right there. So maybe that would be the play. See if I can get a hold of the... See if I can get a hold of the Fredster real quick.
Okay with
Dad?
Yeah, I just switched over. What do you think of that storm south of Salina?
Where?
Straight south of Salina.
Yeah, it's a supercell there. It's got a mezzo on it. I don't know what the environment is like there, but that's that looks pretty good actually.
Yeah.
That's a nice little couplet there. West of Lynn. Yeah, I mean it looks good, Dad. So it's up to you if you want to chase that.
Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Okay.
I'd be chasing it, so I think that's the same cell that was before, right?
Well, it might be, although I think that one,
Cell, the right split. Yep.
it really got weak for quite a while, and now it looks like it's...
And then it just reinvigorated at the last minute, like a Jesse. Or where are you at, Salina?
I'm a little bit east on the interstate, but the interstate shut down.
You might as well shut down.
Well, yeah, it was 10 mile an hour, and people under the overpasses hanging out, and,
Yeah, well.
which I don't blame them because there was hail all over the place.
Right now your screen says stable cloud Salina, Kansas, so if you want to change that to supercell thunderstorm here, Lynchburg.
Massive supercell
Massive
strikes Kansas.
I got giga supercell.
Let me see, my laptop actually went flying off. Hopefully it's not...
Are you guys after it now?
Yeah, I think I will.
You gotta go now. You don't have much time for that.
I got plenty of time.
I-135 drop south. Maybe intercept on the interstate. We finally found it. That couple looks good there.
Okay.
You found it. 2 lines of 5. We're still on. Yes, we are. You just found the right one. Found the right. That would be very. What are you talking about? I hope so. You're almost 30.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. That. You good though? Now?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead. I just had to change my title. Wait a second. Did it save it?
Okay. Yeah. Go get that supercell.
Oh, my lands. Okay.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a bit, Dad.
Yep. It's got a special statement on it finally. Okay.
Good deal.
All right. Talk later.
Catch you on the storm.
All right, guys. We're going after the 1, 2, one south of Salina. One attachment, one image. Just a minute. Because we have to go after the one with possible tornado potential. So we're getting back on the interstate, heading back to Topeka, and then you can see our cell down to the south here, throwing bolts. take us a little bit of time to get, not long, maybe 5-10 minutes to get over here to Interstate South. Awesome. That thing's ramped up to the south, for sure. This one has got a nice bird wings on it. Yeah, I still got people underneath the bridge. That, but that's the one we're currently going after. The most promising for possible tornado. Looking out the driver's side window right now of that storm. But we are now getting close to Salina, so I think there's like 2 exits. And then drop south. It's right over, is it right over the interstate? Where is it? I must get my glasses on here. Yeah, it's right on 35, 135, I-35, right over the road. So we're coming up on I-35 pretty soon here. That's another click. Then we're going to get down on that storm right there. Once again, Salina was my target tonight. But it was a much later storm chase. Exit, I believe. Grab a coffee here. Get us the chase. Boy, that supercell down there is full of bolts. Okay, we got this exit and then one more. Let's see if we can. Just south of Salina. Okay, we're coming up to our interstate junction. I-70 meets I-135. That's our ticket to that big time supercell down there. Exit closed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How are you supposed to get on it? Halstead 1 mile. The exit is closed to go south. So we gotta go 1 mile, I guess. I'm guessing, even though it doesn't tell you what to do. Yeah, probably up here. Not too bad. We'll go up here to Halstead, half a mile, exit off, flip around, and then come back. Very disappointing, you know, if there was a tornado on the ground and you come across something like that. Okay. There we go. Turn the AC off. That cell is really strong. Might be another one of those interstate shutdown things, because That thing's right over the interstate. How far south is it? Not too far south. It's right over this interstate. Major supercell just parked on the interstate right now. Just absolutely parked on the interstate. That was a piece of hail. Just felt it. Now the problem is I'm on the wrong side of it, so I'm on the north side. When ideally you want to be on the south side. Everybody's in a hurry to drive into the hail core, so there you go, man. Durst we get before we exit off to, wow, let's go ahead and exit off here for a moment and get our bearing, check out our road network. This will give me a second to look at. The next exit. Still got one more exit up there I can go, so yeah, I said he's gonna park in a minute, so someone sent me a Zello. Let's see here. $9.28, so it's stuck. It says Marquette, Nebraska. Your stream looks blurry. Okay. Well, oh, that was a long time ago. Let me check my stream. The location is off. it says Salina, Kansas. Okay. All right, we're gonna go up another. Had to check some stuff there. Major supercell, absolutely parked with rotation on the on I-33. What the heck? Let's see. Getting all kinds of texts about my my location. Can't help it at the moment. I'm on the interstate. We'll have to just... The location right now is absolutely Salina, Kansas. Regardless of what the stream says, don't believe it. We are just on the edge of Salina, Kansas. With CGs slamming all around. Okay, thank you. Someone just... Thanks, Mike. Got it. Location is good now. Let's see how close am I. Somehow you gotta get point A to point B. Have to just wait for it to cross the interstate. Just kind of hopscotching my way down to closer to the thing. Second. That way I can look at my map and go that exit and go down to Mentor. So 2 more exits. That works. Very close to the edge of the beast, so plus the wind now is picking up here. You know, I'd say they might as well go ahead and throw a severe watch because this stuff looks pretty darn severe to me. Winds are that severe, but I'd say the hail of I've already seen some large hail on the ground. Weird, some of these lightning strikes, it's lightning strikes, and then you can kind of still see it. Because it kind of flashes so bright, it makes your eyes, leaves an impression in there. I see impressions from some of this lightning. It's so bright. Okay, so how do I want to approach this? So, see what the next exit is. Where are we at? We are here. I could go to Lindsberg. All right, let's move up. Just looking at it on radar here a little bit. It's not as big, but it's still very powerful right over the interstate. Powerful storm here. How's Chanute? Let's see. What do we got here? Well, this storm is tracking towards Durham, Tampa, and Ramona, but it's just not moving fast at all. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So we talk about being parked on the over the interstate. So see, I'm just north of it. And there's maybe some rotation back here, but the hail core is very, very strong, pronounced, up to 71 dBZs on this storm right here. And let's animate it and just see. So here it comes. It fires. It's over the interstate, and then it just kind of builds back and just keeps building back over the interstate with all kinds of lightning around the thing. So that part, either side of the interstate there, is going to get plenty of rain, hail, and everything else. Core punch, Freddie says. Core punch. Well, core punch. You think I should? We'll go closer. Got my window down there. What a beast. What a beast of a storm. So the truth is, my windshield is already broken. Core punching on the interstate, maybe not that safe, because could go down here though, at least see what kind of hail's on the ground, if there's hail on the ground. By the way, my tires aren't that great, so I don't know if core punching is very, very wise. But we'll roll up there a little bit. So, okay, so somebody just gave something, it looks like. And core punch, windshield fund, $4.99. Yeah, that'll get a little piece of the windshield, maybe. That'll work for the tip. But anyway, W to let's see, A. Let's give A a W for that super chat. Awesome. Okay, start that. Everybody says core punch it, so precip's on. dropping. I can't hear you. Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Now, I mean, there's road construction signs here, so I don't want to drive off there. I'm gonna let this vehicle go around because I don't know what's beyond here. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this guy and go south on this road. Yeah, I can go south here. It's just dropping random big ones right now.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. I'll proceed with caution if you do go.
Yeah, I think I'm close to driving out of it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this guy's stopping now.
And that is also the east of the interstate.
Yeah.
You just did like a little bug. It looks like actually you're just sitting
I can't.
you're just right up.
Yeah, I know it. There was so much hail fog and stuff there, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I just rode it out, but.
Hey, Storm Runner Media's legit.
Oh! Hey there, DL and Garrett. Alright. I think I just drove out of it.
Yeah.
Out of part of it anyway, so. Gosh, still some random stones here. Okay. I got all these texts. Gotta find the chat back. So. What are you guys doing? Working on your deal?
We're just heading back to Lubbock right now.
Okay, so there's a road.
About an hour 11.
What does it look like? Is it mud?
Yeah, but we gotta be careful with where you're at now. So,
Yeah, I want to see if there's. I think there might be a
it
bridge.
was on Badersfield. It looked like a pretty big road. So,
Okay, so this is gravel. I need to just.
yeah, it was a couple roads over. Just a couple miles over. The road I was talking about, but.
I don't know.
Be very cautious taking those roads that you're currently on.
I don't know why I got this. Okay.
I think you could easily get on the interstate and go south, right? It's almost over the interstate.
Yeah. This road actually, goes east now, either under or over the interstate. So.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure what this thing's doing. Alright, let me just roll here a little bit. Turn the heat down now to get to...
Anyway, yeah, it's kind
There you go. All right.
But I just wanted to, I don't know, I might have straightened you up, I guess, but I was trying to get you out there on the complex. So.
Well, does it still, I don't know, look like it's got a coupling on it at all?
It's got a mess on it. I mean, I've been saying tornadoes imminent or anything. At least a big supercell. I just didn't know if you were chasing it still or not.
Yeah.
If you're chasing it, I figured you wanted to get south on it.
Yeah, I do. Right now I'm following it east a little bit and then can kind of work my way south. But I'll just watch it a little bit, see if it's see if it's going to wrap up.
Hey, you're just a mile from that exit, man. So I would literally go back to that exit, get on the interstate, you know.
You think? Turn around and go all the way back to that? Because the road's closed on the other side. What is this? Here's a highway. I can just go south here.
Did I miss something? I might have ran it over.
Yeah, there's a highway here.
The lion or the deer?
This looks like a highway.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Right on the back edge, and I'm on a paved, it's a highway, not on the interstate, but I'm on a highway paralleling the interstate south, so.
Oh, really? That might work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I better check my focus now.
Alright, well, Dad, I'll let you go.
Yeah, alright.
Good luck down there midstream.
Alright, thank you. Thanks for the help.
Yes, you're welcome, I guess. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Yep. Alright, yeah, bye. So our storm is off to my east. Right now I'm going south to get south of the storm. And then maybe in a little what's going on. That is the plan. You gotta have a plan. Getting warm in here. I had to turn the defrost on because it's in that hail fog, and then inside the car it started steaming up. And oh, look at all the hail on the road right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's hail on the road, and that stuff's really slippery. See how thick it is on the road there? That's all hail right there. Now the road is almost completely covered. guys haven't been out of the car for a while, and neither have I, so. Gee, this is. Oh my wind. It's nice to stand up for a second. Just gosh. Look at that, man. That's a handful of hail. And it's very cold. Look how deep it is right here. I dug that out of there. It's like a moon crater. Okay. A hail man, yeah. Hey Mike, hey Sonia, Gigi, y'all teaching calm, epic blades, Elizabeth, Sun Cool, don't dox me. Appreciate everybody. Yeah. See the fog off of it, blowing off of it? The wind blows over it and makes, that was kind of cool. You can just barely see it, like steam coming off of it, but Iceman. It looked like something just ran across the road there. That must have been a skunk. I smell it. I saw an animal or something run across the road, so it looks like it's lightning up here, the hail. So that was where it was the most intense. So I'm gonna stop here and look at the radar. I was just enthralled by that hail, and I might even drive back through it again because it was crazy. Little bit of rotation on this thing. Shows a little something right to my east. Let me see where I'm at here if I back up. Can I back into something here? What's right here? Yeah, I can back in right there. Just kind of see what's going on. There's some rotation just right right to my east here. What is that? Okay, fluffy pup. Yep. I think it was a skunk. I saw it run across the road. What does a little rotation mean? Is it enough to warn people or not so much? Sorry, I know nothing. Yeah, a little rotation, no, not really enough to warn people. It's enough to keep an eye on it, but just keep heads up. And that's kind of what I'm doing, looking at this for any kind of ground confirmation, you know. And seeing what's up. K4. Okay, thanks for that information. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my next move here as things are I'm trying to get my thing to go live again. Okay, there we go. What's our storm doing? I think right now it's just kind of a mixture, but now there's one forming back over the interstate, which is the route back. I might go back north and capture this north one a little bit. See if I can find a route to get back onto. There's one impacting Salina. Okay, what are we seeing out there? A little bit of a scud cloud, and then beyond that, a little bit of a I just don't think there's a whole lot of wind shear in there to get these things really rotating at the moment. They're big hailers, and what is that right in front of us there? I think our next move is to hop on the interstate and head back up to Salina. No, we made it through. We core punched. To to the delight of some. Still just hail all over the place here. But there's another storm right now that's on the interstate again. Not as heavy as the last one, but it's up there again. I hope everyone got through that hail safe, because it was really coming down there for a while. Still see it on the shoulder here. Lots of hail on the shoulder. A lot of action around Salina tonight. So the stream tidal has evolved through the night. It started out as some kind of a tornado thing, and then it turned into a smooth cloud chase, and then the smooth cloud chase turned into a lightning barrage, and now it's transformed into a hail thing. And back to lightning at the moment, so I see there's a lot of people watching right now. Where's everybody watching from? Give us a shout from where you're from. I won't be able to read all of them, especially driving down the interstate at night without my glasses on, but anyway, get an idea from where people are watching. Gosh, look at the bolts. Look at the bolts. Okay, we got some construction here. Bolt action. Austin, Texas. Caught that one. Virginia, Vermont. Whoa. All right, we're working our way back up to the storm. Getting close. We're on the southern edge. Construction here. Great, looks like we got people watching from all over the place. See, just saw Wichita, Kansas, and Connecticut, and Boise, Idaho, and somewhere in Mexico, Northeast Missouri, Mississippi. Great. All great places. And the storm season is just beginning. This is just the fringe. 6 miles to Salina. Gosh, the storm's... Look at this thing. Let's go ahead and let you see something here. The storm is ramping up as we're coming up to... we are coming up to this storm, and it's just parked again on the interstate, the new one. Hail core doesn't look insane, but the bolts, the lightning bolts, are hopefully I got the focus right for the bolts. We'll see. Is the focus correct? Try to look. It looks. Doesn't look too bad. Watch the focus here in a minute. Need some bolts. Plant one right down the middle. No, there was one off to the right. I think I'm going to exit off here. Because I think this is going to be a pretty heavy rain maker, and some hail. I don't want to core punch it because my tires are just about on their, well, they're to the point where I need to change them for storm chasing, and it's just not safe to drive through, high water or anything like that, because you end up hydroplaning, and surfing on the interstate is not a lot of fun. So let's pull off here for a second, and then we'll evaluate. But we'll pull back on to the on-ramp. See how close we are, and then see if I can just keep leapfrogging again up another exit. Okay, so just off to the west. What's the best radar here? Let's look at that. Salina's getting hit. Roll up another exit. Just kind of get on the edge of the hill. There's a little bit of hail. Okay, we're jumping back on. We're going to go up, work our way up one more exit. Bit of cat and mouse sometimes. And then you're always flirting on the edge of the hail bore, which I'll have to check the damage report, see if I got any new cracks on the windshield. For some reason it looks like it's coming up a little higher, but I'll monitor that. Super. Well Road, pretty much on the south side of Salina. Doesn't look too bad. Now there is up in there further, there is so I'm in the storm now. See, I'm in it. That blue circle right there, I don't know if you can see it. This blue circle right here, that's me. Click off of that. And I'm in the middle of the storm, but it's much to my north, just in front of me. It's stronger, and it's just gotten stronger. And there might be some hail up there. I hear it. Hear some hitting me right now. So it's back building probably again. Yep, there I can see. I see right here, DBZs went up to 61, and I'm right here in it. So it's starting to kind of back build, but up here, it's definitely a little bit stronger. Interstate kind of snakes its way up that way, which is the direction I'm trying to go. Let's see, can we make it up one more exit? Yeah, let's go up one more exit. And that will give us we'll go into Salina for a second. Hopefully it won't super back build on us before I get up there. There's already plenty of water on the ground. Exit 89. Killing Road. See what's going on here. A little bit of hail. It's like pea-sized hail right now. Sounds like it. People, will you please move so that I can pull my car in there so I don't get hail on my car? Will everybody please move out of my way? Because I want to park my car under there. I don't want the hail to hit me. They're not letting me in. Okay. They let me in. They were nice. Okay. Oh, brother. Let's see. You know what? I think we can go ahead and punch through this one. There's one up at Bennington, too. So let's just make a break for it. Besides, I got to start heading north here pretty soon. Yes, indeedy. Okay, what do we got? I don't know, this Google Maps goes crazy sometimes here. Let's see if I can. Message saved. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we'll be skirting right along the edge of it, but I'll see it there. There you go. See the little hail out there? I don't know if you can see it. Kind of bouncing on the ground. See it bouncing. Actually, let's get out a second. Let's investigate this. Oh, my lands. Woo! See, there's a piece floating. The floater. That guy's spinning. All right. Doesn't get any more wild. Well, I guess it does get more wild than this. I'm gonna make sure that this is clean. There you go, firsthand. Oh gosh, look at the hail core. Show you. It just see how it's hugging that interstate right there, just hugging it, and it's a little bit stronger but not crazy. But what happens, you know, you drive out up here and then all of a sudden it back builds across and you're like, oh my. It seems to be doing that a lot tonight. But at some point we have to cross the divide, so go for it, guy. Oh man, that guy. Power sliding in, is he gonna wreck? He might have wrecked. That guy down there in that Corvette, he was, let's see, let's do this. I don't know if you can see that guy down there, but he was sliding. When that light turns green, there he goes. Anyway, he was power sliding. Rear wheel drive, I think, kind of weak. Time to get out of this town. Too crazy for me. Let's go. Back building or not, there we go. I-35, but I think up here shortly it turns into... Alright, here's the hail. Here's the hail. Oh shoot, it did backbuild all the way across right there. I think I'm just going to get to the north of it. Show you what I mean by backbuilding. See that? It backbuilt all the way across. Now we're in it. Can't trust it. Then it gets really slick too, because that hail gets all over the road. Very slick. Get up here a little bit north of the storm. Topeka, hey, it's 2.5 miles. Gosh, that storm. Fully built back over the interstate to my south. I mean, completely filled in, and it's got a strong hail core again right on the interstate. Kind of late. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's do the old, 1 to 10. 10 being you're doing excellent. 1, not so good. How's everyone? Oops, Forgot to send that, but how's everybody doing? I'm gonna do an 8. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Seven, 6. Teaching comms a 7. Got a 7.5. That's a good. It's a good evaluation, you know. Kind of get a check here, see how we're doing. You know, you gotta keep a check on things. And 5. Sorry. Hang in there. Definitely hang in there, because the storm clouds eventually pass over, so you just gotta hang in. All right, looks like we got some top of the world. There you go. Well, hopefully everybody's having a good, hanging in there pretty good. I'd say I'm doing pretty good tonight, but you know, I guess I should be a little more honest. I'm probably down a little bit more, around maybe a 6.5 to 7. I shouldn't be that low, but I'm actually probably not a full 8. I got one more. I'm going to nick a couple more cells here on my way north. So basically, I think my time fooling with this thing is I'm going to be rolling north to try to escape it at this point. It's getting, you know, don't see the tornado potential getting particularly strong, and it's actually losing some of its severe strength here and there. Still severe warned. I'm still in the severe warning. It's mostly for the south of me, the storm. We've got some lightning out to my west. Cell punches in order to break out. Wow. Things are getting a little more windy on this northern side of things up here. See the wind following this car? You can see the wind is blowing spray. He's pulling out and somebody's pulling on, so I guess I'll do the same. Then we got somebody off the road here. So what a day. So there was definitely a lot of storm action down in Texas today. Apparently there was maybe a tornado or two down there. I don't think there was any tornadoes in Kansas tonight. At least I didn't see any, and I don't know if there was any reports, but it's quite the storm chase. I've got one more. Let's see, the wind blowing me around there. Where am I? Let's relocate. Got one more cell to punch. Yes. Right directly in front of me. And that's just all of a sudden got a little stronger, so. Punch through that. Tomorrow, I think there is slight risk down in Texas again. So the Chaser pack is hanging out in Texas, I think. And they're going to take another shot at it tomorrow. There might even be something up here north again, like right up. I thought I saw there might be something around the Kansas-Nebraska border. Maybe a boundary or something up here hanging out. Warm front or something. I don't know. I don't remember, but. Oh, slow this down. Slow this down. Good stream tonight. Really happy with it. It's just the bolts, the lightning bolts. That was one of the highlights. I mean, it was just throwing beautiful CGs. A lot of just cloud lightning action. That was pretty cool. And then the hail core punch, that was exciting. Now we're back in the rain. It's getting really heavy on the road here, so I'm actually going to make some maybe exit off. I'm slowing down here. Felt a little hydroplaning there. Right in it now. I think in another mile or two I will actually roll through the rain, so it should be clear. That's my guess. So I won't exit. Just stay with it. Couple little pieces of hail. Nothing too great. I'll find a place to pull over. not done it yet, definitely please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. I've actually I'm increasing my level of storm chasing this year. I'm not sure how far I will take it. I even toyed with maybe making the leap, but at least I'm trying to get out more this year. And I just put out a video Sunday night of, you might want to check that out. Had a pretty cool land spout tornado that intercepted last Thursday. And this weather is going to be moving up north here more and more as we move into May, especially June. Nebraska seems to be one of the hot spots for severe weather. So please subscribe and have notifications turned on so when I go live you'll know. We'll try to bring you some awesome try to bring you the best views. So I'm going to look for a place to kind of exit off here, but I don't know if there is one for a while, so we'll just keep rolling. We also have some great moderators in my channel, and also Freddie McKinney's channel. And other channels out there as well. We got a lot of great storm chasers. I can give them a shout out. We got Mike Delane with Storm Centric. We got Storm Runner Media with DL and Garrett. And you got Connor out there. Ryan Scholl. A lot of these people are better chasers than me. Got Brandon Kopic and Reed Timmer, Patrick Beyond Storm Chasing with Patrick. Then you got some weather coverage. You got Max Velocity and Ryan Hall, y'all. Davis does weather, Mr. Storm. Some great weather coverage out there. So plenty of great channels. A lot of great people in the storm chasing community. Scott Peak, Jordan Hall, Severe Studios, and you got what else do we got? 612. Just roll with it a little while, so it gives me some company here. Just keep rolling for a little bit. I was going to exit there. A lot of great people to follow, chase. nice clean road. Turn the heat down. 29 miles to Concordia. So I think I am going to find a place here shortly. Just exit off, and now that we're completely clear of any storms, or if there is something off to my, no, I'm north of it. There is a storm off to my west that's tracking up this way, a small one. So it's almost 11 o'clock. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with the chat very good. Here's an exit, so what do we got? Here is an exit of some kind. Great to see is a lot of new names in here. John West, Aubrey Denter, BCK, Angela. I saw Simmons earlier. And we got Turk. And Suncool is a regular. Breeze. Grifter is Sin and Connie, Linda. Hope you guys and Yay, Y-E-I, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but Yei. Angela, Storm Centric. Mike, maybe we'll chat a little bit if you're not in bed or whatever, a little bit too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the old laptop and say goodnight to everyone. And God bless you, and hope you have. Thanks for joining. You're really big encouragement to have all these viewers in here. This pair of glasses has got so much stuff on it. They all do, because I keep grabbing them and my fingers get all over the get all over it, but we'll fix that when we get home. Those of you who have glasses, you know the challenge. Looks like we had 10,000 views tonight. That's really good. Appreciate that. Total number of views. And we had a peak of somewhere around 854, something like that. But really thank everyone for tuning in here. I'll go ahead and switch the view around here. Let's go ahead and fix that to unlock it, and we'll go to the back, front. Here we go. Not supported for this camera. What about this one? Let's see if we're live here. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's just do that. For some reason, I'm not on the right camera, but sorry for that jump scare there. Hopefully that goes away. That Oh me, that was pretty scary. But you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you out on some storms again, Lord willing. And I hope everyone stays safe tomorrow, all those chasers out there, and have a great time. But love you guys. So great to connect with everybody, and really appreciate you all. So you have a great evening, and we will see you soon, hopefully.